Welcome to the L Spot Show. I am your host, Michael Mills.
And I'm Angela Yvonne.
Today is our last episode as your host of this season, and we didn't want to leave you without giving you a great, fantastic episode. So much has happened over the past couple of months that we've been doing the L Spot Show, and we're going to be doing a little bit of a recap today.
Yes.
We're also talking about taboo interracial relationships, and hopefully we'll be enlightened, and to get you in on the conversation as well, just in case it isn't something that's for you.
So don't be sad. You'll still see us doing it up on the gram. On today's show, we have guest artist Rubenson Pascal. Hear us talk about his contributions to the art world as a young black artist and his foray into erotic art.
Oh, yeah, he's a friend of mine. I need to ask him about this not suitable for work of his. Yeah,
Yes.
A little interesting. I'll also be giving you my last episode of The Science Mind, and although I haven't had a chance to go eat vegan with Angela, and I will not be, you will get to see her last attempt to convert normal human beings like myself into the cult of veganism.
Michael, you should be a vegan.
No.
You should be.
No.
And this is the L Spot Show.
Yes! Ow. L Spot Show. Break it down. All right.
I'm claiming my time, taking what's mine. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action. Now watch me work. Light, camera, action.
Interracial relationships. Is it still taboo? It's 2019, y'all. What are your thoughts?
So we're going to be talking about interracial relationships today on the L Spot Show. A tough topic for some to discuss, but hopefully we'll get it all straightened out. We also have with us today a guest panelist. Artist Pascal is in the building.
Hola.
Yeah, and he's going to help us to mitigate this topic, figure out what's what. So what are you guys' opinions on interracial dating? I don't know. Is it? I don't know.
I mean, honestly, how I feel about interracial dating is, well, I dated Spanish girls in the past. I dated different races. But my preference is I prefer black women. I mean, I just love, because I feel like, because I'm a black man in today's society, in this world, I feel like only a black woman can really understand the nature and the struggles and the goals of a black man. Like, yeah, you could be with a white woman. Yeah, you could, I mean, that's what you like. But I feel like the two can never really fully understand each other's view, because a lot of, for instance, like prime example, like hair for once.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying that like that's the main thing, but I'm just saying an example, like,
Right.
A black woman know about the whole cornrow, the grease, waking up in the morning, getting your child ready for school, putting the ponytail, the whatever, Well, men won't really understand or know how to really do that,
Yeah.
It's like they'll just be on some like, well, yeah, take the kid to the salon, Derek, But it's like, but I just feel like I'm all for just dating who you love and dating who you want to be with. But as far as like a preference for me per se, I love my black women. I love black women because I just feel like a black woman can understand me more better than a white woman can. That's just how I feel and my views on that. And I have other reasons too,
Yeah, sure. Okay. but I mean, I guess when I think about interracial dating, I think more along the lines of, I just think about love, and I think about two people who are coming together beyond black and white. It could be any type of different interracial setting. And I've been in several interracial relationships before in the past, and just sort of the experiences that I've had have been really sort of like the cliche. It's not that you don't see the color, but you really see the person, and you see the connection and the love more than anything. But along with that comes with all the sort of like growing pains and hurdles of being in an interracial relationship, which is, introducing each other to each other's families and trying to deal with, those sorts of things. And then also sometimes people, that are in interracial relationships, I think, forget that they're dating someone that's of a different race. And at least here in the States, like, racism is something that is prevalent. And there's so many like easy traps and pitfalls. So, I mean, like an example that I have is I was dating this guy who's a white guy, and I and his cousin have the same name. And so he he was texting me thinking that he was texting his cousin, and he was a little intoxicated, and so he was like using the N-word in text messages, and I was really confused because I was like,
Are you talking to me?
yeah, I was like, this isn't right. Like, what is going on here? Like, I was confused, and I was like, I don't think we discussed like this, before ever. Like, how do I address this? What do we do? And then I realized he was talking to his cousin, and that made it so much worse because I was like, oh, so you use the N-word like with your friends and with your cousins, but you don't use it with like the black guy that you're dating. So it's stuff like that for me that makes interracial relationships tricky. But I don't think that they are inherently bad or anything like that. I don't think that. I also, however, don't feel like anyone really is more fit to date someone than anyone else is. So that may not be, the popular opinion, but I think we're all just as equally qualified to date whomever we want. Angela, Yvonne?
Well, my thoughts on interracial dating is this. I have dated outside of my race.
Oh, have you?
Yes, I have.
Several times?
Once.
Once. Would you care to disclose his or her ethnicity?
He was Native American and white.
Okay, awesome. Native American and white.
And he went to an HBCU.
And he went to an HBCU.
So in a sense, he was a little bit more chocolate than I was.
Was he Greek?
No.
Okay.
He didn't go that far.
He didn't go that far.
No, he didn't go that far. But no, he didn't go that far. But my thoughts about interracial dating is this. I am for it if it's a genuine connection. As far as, like, say, for instance, I'm the only black person, I don't know, in Africa. No, that's not a good one.
I'm lost.
That's wrong.
Help me out.
Let me get that. If I was the only person, like, I'll use Kobe Bryant, for example. When Kobe Bryant was raised, he was raised over in Italy. He speaks fluent Italian. All that's over in Italy. There's slim to none that you're going to find a sister. He comes over this way. He takes Brandy to the prom, but he ends up marrying a white Mexican, which is his wife now. He's been with her since they were 17, 18 years old. Now, with him being in the limelight and just being of his background being a military, traveling back and forth, he probably was not exposed to that many black women during high school, during elementary school, things like that. Because I would never want anyone to be lonely. But if you're dating an opposite race because you feel like they're better than us, that's when I have an issue. And I also have an issue because of the fact that the more that the black man dates outside of his race is the more that he dilutes us.
Okay, so
Yeah,
all right,
I get what you mean.
there's two different things there. So
Yes.
So
let's go with the most recent thing that you said was
Mm-hmm.
he dilutes us. What do you mean by he dilutes us?
Because black and black equals black.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you do black and Asian, it becomes, oh, this child is half and half. Then if it decides to go and date someone else and have kids by that, then it becomes, what's after a half? Or
fourth.
a fourth. And then if it keeps going, sooner or later, the
culture is lost.
culture is diluted out.
Yeah.
Okay. So for
so-
you, it's the preservation of.
Yes,
of-
it's the preservation and
of-
also
preservation of what specifically?
of black. It's
Okay.
the preservation and also,
Pascal has a
is
comment.
it really a preference or it's laziness?
I have one thing to say too, comment on that, and even me, like, I suffered from that in the past. 'Cause I feel like society, honestly, I feel like as black men, we are kind of like programmed to not value our black women because of stuff that is promoted out there.
But why?
Because it's like this, because like you understand, like, and like I said, I'm all for interracial dating. I want people to think I'm biased, all right? If you love who you love, you love who you love. But I just feel like, because what she's talking about, because she hit a great point, because, like, these conversations have to happen and they need to happen. And I just feel like certain people are just afraid to speak on it. I feel like society kind of programs black men to devalue black women. Because you look at these movies, these shows, what do they have as the main co-star? A light-skinned woman,
Yeah,
someone's
but
biracial.
I agree with that, but I also think that black men do a lot of continuing to perpetuate like that devaluing of black women. Like there doesn't always have to be some.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with being light skinned, but there doesn't always have to be like.
I'm saying, but when I say society, I mean, I can remember because growing up, especially as a young black man, it's what you get rap. As a culture, this is our culture: rap, fashion, this and that, the third. We grew up on that stuff. So as a culture, it's kind of like you see certain videos, you see the light-skinned girl, a white woman, a Spanish woman as the main person, as the main character, as the main, like, oh, this is the girl he's chasing. But if you see like a hood rap video, You got the big booty stripper girls with back. Like the way they value it is like it shows like they value the rare skin more than they value like the black women.
Right.
Because it's kind of like this. It's like, and also with most black dudes, what do you see? There's a lot of black dudes out there. They probably want married, but there's colorism issues because they're married to like either a white woman, Spanish woman, thing woman. It's rare that there are some that have they chocolate people and respect that. But as black men growing up, I feel like society puts in us that the rarer, the lighter skin is better. You know what I mean? And even in school, we suffer with that, like with bullying and stuff like that. Because me, I know for when I was in school, I got picked on in teased because I was being black. And also, I got picked on in teased for being Haitian, and that really traumatized me and stuff. It's to a point where there was a point in my life where I wasn't really dating black girls. I was dating Spanish girls. I was dating mixed girls. Like I just thought like that was better. That was a better preference. But as I come to realize and grow, and also having like a black daughter, I'm starting to see now what certain people were talking about, certain things being perceived is like, we are programmed in a way to not value black women, like indirectly, whether it's coming from us, coming from what they put on TV, media. Like, look at Fashion Nova. How many dark-skinned women you see modeling Fashion Nova stuff? It's all Spanish girls, light-skinned girls. It's always that. It's true. And that's also a thing, too, where you got to think about it, too, where interracial dating kind of stem from. Because if you go back to slavery, back then as a slavery, you would be condemned if you was to walk with a white woman or a white woman. You would be hung. So it's kind of like, now it's to a point where it's like, how did we go from we weren't allowed to date out of our race back in the past to now this is the prize now, but then it's kind of like, as this is the prize now, we forget where we came from.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think first, when you think about, I guess, interracial dating in the past and doing that now versus it being taboo or illegal or, completely unheard of in the past, there were interracial relationships that happened back then, but obviously those people went through different types of struggles than people would go through now in an interracial dating scenario. But I think that we just have to hold ourselves accountable. Like, you can't have double standards. You can't have it both ways. It is blatantly clear to anyone that has eyes and ears that light skin, fair skin, loose textured hair, European beauty standards are, the norm around the world. It's not just in America. It's not just in black culture.
Around the
it's
world.
Everywhere. Like, I've been to tons of different countries where I see people that look like something, but then on the billboard, people that are selling products and that sort of thing look like something completely different. And I don't understand that. And I think it's stupid. I don't understand why people can't challenge themselves to really dig into what it is that they find attractive, understand, question, break that down, and then you get to build from that. This is what I'm actually attracted to. I realize that, I'm attracted to this, and this doesn't have a color. So therefore, I'm okay dating people of different races or different religions or whatever it may be. Or I realize that, I really fundamentally am attracted to dark skin. I really fundamentally am attracted to, big bodies or little bodies or whatever. And start there, like, to be just influenced by the foundation and the building of something else that someone has set and programmed into you is cowardly. It's just dumb.
No, I'm not saying that it's but I'm saying that parts of it have to do with it, though. Because you understand, like, if you was to ask, like, somebody, why do you like what you like? Like, you understand, at the end of the day, because if you're going to say that then that means let's take away color then, then it'll be woman is just a woman then. You know what I mean? If you think about it, but it stems from like this, too. You understand? It is somewhat of a color issue, because if that's the case, then you're probably just dating a female because you like female. Because all women are the same. When you take it down, all women are the same. Boobs, ass, all women are the same.
Yes.
So
the difference
is just the different style. But I'm saying, like, there's some people that's out there, it's kind of like they don't even know why they like light-skinned girls or why they like a white woman. They just know that, okay, they just like it, but don't know where it really came from. They just know that that's just what's being exposed to them.
Right.
Yeah, but most people, I think, are just complacent with not challenging what it is that they are attracted to or what it is that they do, and they just live in that moment, and they don't really ever want to dive into any sort of truth.
Yeah, like,
but that will come back to hurt you. That will come back to hurt you. It will come
Right.
back to harm you.
Exactly.
You'll have children who are half black. You'll have, a mother who's black. You'll have siblings or something like that, and you'll have to answer for that eventually somehow.
Right.
You'll have to confront
Yeah,
that.
because my whole thing is just like, if you're going to date, whatever, like you said, date for love. You know what I mean? And I'm all cool for that. But if it's not for love, then that's when it becomes an issue, because it's kind of like, like, are you really dating for love, or are you just dating because you just feel like that's just what's best and that's just what's supposed to be have? That's just the better preference, a better choice.
Or is masked as love?
Yeah.
Because from my experience and from when I speak to different people about the reasons why they do interracial dating versus, dating their own, it's always the way someone is acting, or she doesn't do this, but this, when I was dating a black girl, she would always say this to me, but this particular one who happens to be light skinned or white, she lets me do what I want. She doesn't really question things about nature. But what people don't understand is that with the black woman, even though I wasn't born in slavery, but my mannerisms and the things that I care about is blood. It's I don't know how to, it's almost like an energy that's transferred, because even though I've never experienced someone, saying, oh, I would never date you because you're, dark skinned, and I've never experienced that. But just knowing my history and just knowing, just the different things that we've all gone through is just it's just different. It's just really different. And to hear someone say, oh, I don't date black girls because she doesn't do this.
But you should know when someone says that they're full of shit. Like, you should.
But a
know
lot of
that.
the times that's the excuse as into reason why she doesn't do this. And like, for instance, Chris Brown just got into hot water because of the fact that, he put out a song and he said that I only wanted, something to the effect of girls with good hair. All hair is good hair if it's still in your head. You know what I'm saying? There's all levels of hair. And so he had to backtrack because, he got a lot of flack about that. But everybody knows Chris Brown's type. He has never dated a dark-skinned woman, ever. He went from Rihanna, he went to Karrueche, and his baby mama is half and half, and his other baby mama that's here
two
is
baby mamas?
he's about to. They're saying that he's about to have another baby. She's a replica of Karrueche, and Karrueche is half Asian and half black. And for someone to say it's a preference, that's also an issue, because how do you say that, oh, she can only be Asian and black? How can you say that? So you're attracted to those types of features because the features that Karrueche have, I might have them, but they look different because I'm dark skinned.
But okay, so you say that, but why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care? I care because it's a disservice to a lot of black women who are, and this could be just my opinion, it could be facts, I don't know for sure, but a lot of us want to marry black men. A lot of us want the successful black men just like everyone else, and it's unfair for you to deny me, and I look like you, I look like your mother, I look like your aunt, and you blatantly tell me that I'm not good enough either in your actions or in your words. So how do you not identify in that person that they're insecure?
Oh, I know that's what it is. I know that's what it is.
Or unintelligent or
I know that's what it
unexposed.
is.
So then why? So then it's black men in general, but it's not one specific man.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So then if it's black men in general, I don't know. Maybe we don't have enough time to get into this topic.
Right. But it might not be. But black men are the only ones I've had experiences with, other than that one time that I went across the street.
I wish we had more people for this panel, because
Yeah,
maybe other races experience like this in the same way. I mean, I guess they do, because you hear all the time about when I know I have Asian male friends, and they talk about Asian women that date white men.
Right.
And I know I've heard
it's an issue.
Latino men talk about Latino women that don't date Latino men, and all. It's an issue with everyone's specific ethnicity and group. So maybe if it's everyone's issue, then that probably means that everyone is having probably the same sort of like thoughts and issues and insecurities around it. Mm-hmm. So perhaps it's something that's based on something that's fundamentally human, like something maybe a little bit more primal along the lines of what you were saying, like, how can you deny me when I look like, the people who birthed you, or, your siblings and that
But
sort
then
of
when
thing.
something goes awry or goes crazy, you come back.
Okay, I didn't say that, but
You come back.
something like that.
Look at Lamar Odom. He was out there just acting a fool. Now he got a Nubian black queen, and all of a sudden he's listening to Tupac. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And she gets them together too, because she is bad.
Exactly. You need someone
She's
to
bad.
get you together.
All natural.
All right.
Thick
Well.
thighs save lives.
Okay. Yes, they do. Yep. Thick thighs save a lot of lives. Well, this has been an interesting discussion.
Yes.
Please help us to
Yes.
continue this discussion, because we clearly don't have enough time for it right now. But join us in the comments section on YouTube. Send us DMs, the L Spot Online, Absolutely, Angela Yvonne, Michael Mills, RP Gallery. We're all part of this conversation today. Thank you so much,
Thank
and
you so
stay
much.
tuned because we have so much more for you.
Yes. Veganism is used to describe the lifestyle in which you do not consume or wear any animal products. In 1944, Donald Watson created the term because tuberculosis had been found in 40% of dairy cows and said that being a vegan would protect you from tainted meat. Fast forward to 2019, a study done by Vegetarian Times, 7.3 million people have created the vegetarian lifestyle, and 1 million of those people are vegans, and the number is rapidly rising. I'm Angela Yvonne, and this is Vegan Pop Eats. New Yorkers love a great pizza slice, and I love pizza. Matter of fact, if I could eat one food for the rest of my life, it would probably be pizza. But since becoming vegan, I have been on the quest to find the most amazing pizza slices, and I know that I found it here at Double Zero in the East Village, 65th and 2nd Avenue in New York City. They are known for their signature tree nut cheeses and their amazing vegan wine list. Let me show you what I mean. And here are the guests of honor. The first pizza that we have a spicy arrabbiata. It has a red sauce, cauliflower, shiitake bacon, and basil. Oh my God. This is really, really good. Let me just take another bite. I never thought that I would say that I like cauliflower on my pizza, but that's a great idea. So good. So the next one is the most popular. It's a truffle cashew cream made with wild mushrooms, baby kale, and a lemon vinaigrette. This is very, it's an interesting texture, but you can definitely taste the truffle, so you will have to be a fan of truffle, which I am, in order to really enjoy this pizza. And the one thing that I have realized that me becoming a vegan, it has opened up my palate. Taste and spices and things that I would have normally never even thought to get together to make a delicious meal come together in the most delicious way. This is so, so good. I could literally be here all day. Can you really work for food? Veganism is all about options and making better choices. Until next time, I'm Angela Yvonne, and this is Vegan Pop Eats, where meat is obsolete. Let me get back into this pizza.
Welcome back to the L Spot Show. Here again with your host Michael Mills and Angela Yvonne. We have a very special guest for you today, guest artist Pascal. We'd like to welcome him to the show. Everyone say welcome, Pascal.
Welcome, Pascal.
Thank you for having me here. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
It's been a long time coming.
Yes, it's been 5 years. I've been hiding.
Oh, we're glad that you're here on the L Spot Show. But let's get into this interview.
Yes.
I am a fan of your art.
Thank you so much.
You
I
do
appreciate
erotic
it.
art. What
Yes.
made you want to dive into that specific type of art?
Well, pretty much, sex does sell. And, I want to just step out my comfort zone a little bit. I want to stop playing it safe and really step out there and test the different waters. And what I do is, so I kind of have this little signature thing that I do is I take Disney characters, like for as like, like Mickey Mouse, Goofy and stuff like that, and I make them into like sex characters. Like I'll draw them with like muscular bodies and stuff like that. Kind of like just like exotica in a way. So,
How
yeah.
do you I guess how do you walk the line of when you
Disney.
when you take like Disney kind of like child inflicted characters or like stuff like that, how do you make that something artfully exotic and tasteful? I know it's subjective, but how does that not go into perverse for you?
Well, this is the thing, because we grew up on it, like 9 Days too, like, especially 9 Days Kids, there's all these different new cartoons and stuff. Nobody even remembers the old school stuff. So it's mostly how I do it for adults, kind of like it's giving the adults that adult taste and also giving them that like that kind of like childhood memory, like, oh shit, Mickey Mouse, but oh shit, it's Mickey Mouse with a big penis. Like, oh my God, like that's so cool. So it's kind of like, it was really for like to give them that something new, but also something no, but something that's kind of like a little bit more erotic and more fire in a way.
And so do you feel like before doing erotic art, because you've been doing art for a long time,
Yes, a long,
and
long time.
you've been doing, at least from what I can tell, like, excuse me, erotic art that you've been broadcasting to the public for maybe like a year and a half, 2 years?
Yes.
So before you were doing erotic art, do you feel like you were censoring yourself? Or...
I was. I feel like before I was censoring myself because normally because before I even transitioned to even doing like my own stuff, I've done like logos and stuff. I've done logos for a lot of like brands, for a lot of people, small businesses coming up and stuff. And I also used to do body painting and stuff like that. Like you remember from like my last shows, from the BX festivals, I do stuff like that. And then I did, like regular art exhibition. I just kept on like wanting to do something that was a bit different because I feel like as an artist, you should be universal. You shouldn't stick to just one thing. As an artist, you should be able to tap every stream and still, that's what defines you as because the word artist speaks artist. There's no simple thing in artist, it's worldwide. So why not dabble into different things and try different experiments? Because that's the point of art, is to experiment and to, have different things and different levels of art, not just one basic style. And that's also why, only that, I even do like arts on boots.
Yeah.
And then from the boots, I do on the hats, I do on clothing, I do canvas. So I'm like, what's the next thing to transition from that? So that's why I jumped into like, sex sells.
Yeah.
Everybody, you go everywhere, you see Victoria's Secrets, you see, models, you see Instagram, the girls twerking in the IG video. So it's kind of like, if they're posting stuff like that, why not I can't do the erotic art stuff? I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Why specifically Disney? Why didn't you do like the Marvel?
What you gonna do? Nickelodeon or something?
I'm gonna probably test all of them out. It's just that
Disney's traumatized.
Yeah, I know it is. It is. I traumatize a lot of people.
Do you get feedback of people saying like, "Oh yeah, what is the feedback that you get?"
Oh
Yeah.
well, I get my page reported a lot. I get threats of my stuff getting shut down a lot. But that's the thing, because as an artist, you're supposed to cross those lines and you're supposed to make people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
If you feel too comfortable as an artist and people don't feel comfortable, then you're not really making an impact. That's how I look at it.
You would blow in Europe.
I know, right?
They accept all of that.
I know. I'm trying to get there.
maybe there's like a little button on IG where you just switch it over like Germany. And then you'll be like, oh shoot. And then your page just blow on up and.
But people starting to like it now. Because a lot of people now they're starting to grow and they're starting like, what, it's really not that bad when you look at it just for art.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really cool.
Yeah, it's just, Mickey Mouse's head on.
But it's, United States is
Brian
Pooh
Pumper's
Nation.
body.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Nation,
yeah.
but,
and that's the thing, because back in the 60s and the 80s, it used to be like just free. Like now,
Playboy,
I feel like
Playgirl.
everybody's just sensitive now. It's too sensitive. I feel like that's
Yeah.
the thing. We live in a world now where you have to be censored yourself and you can't really be yourself. You have to be what society wants you to be, and that's safe. And I'm an artist. I don't want to be safe. Plus, I'm a rebel. I like going against the grain.
Okay.
Right.
That's cool. Cool. So tell us about, I guess, like your art the stuff that you've done before the erotic art, because you have more of that available for people.
Yes,
to,
of course.
yeah,
So
consume and
I
purchase.
have my own signature hat line, which is like RP Galley, where you
Right.
can get any custom art you want. I do portraits, kids' portraits, whatever, on a hat where you could wear. Because the dad hats have been trending and stuff and have
Yes.
been in style. And I kind of did it pretty much for like a while and everything like that. But I just want to do like in a way where it's kind of like, how can I take my art now to put it in a way where people can really utilize it more? Because, you know, when you hear art, it's like it's hung on your wall.
Yeah.
But I want like when you hear my art, you can wear it as your everyday life. So I transitioned to making my own signature hat line where I put, you know, custom designs that people want on the hat so they can wear it. And then how I do my hats too, they last forever. They never come off. They're waterproof. And don't ask me how I do it.
Okay, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was gonna say, is it paint or is it ink or?
You know, so yeah, and it's good because like your everyday thing, you know, like, cause sometimes people, and another thing too, like, it's trendy. People want to be trendy. People, when they want to go out, they want to be trendy. Like, you know what? I don't want to put on something, but I still want to look good. Let me put my RP Gallery hat that has like a dope artwork of like something that represents me. And also the thing with my hat, all of them is one of a kind. So whatever design you get, you're the only one with that design. And I've done plenty. So each person has their own unique design of RP Gallery hat.
So would I come to you with a picture?
It's
Or
whatever
do I
you
just
want.
Say,
No, you tell me what
know,
you want and I do it.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, I told him I like bats and tigers, and I got a tiger bat.
Yeah. I fused the tiger bat together.
He did. Yeah, it was dope. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So do you have an adult line?
I have
hat?
adult line hat and I have also kid line hat.
No, I would like an adult line. I can do that.
Yes, that's
Apparel.
dope. That's
Apparel
dope.
I can handle.
Like
I
a
just don't know
hoodie?
about that hanging in the bathroom. You know, like, I'm not so sure about that. But clothing,
Yeah.
even though I was at the gym and this guy had on a shirt that had a lady on it and she was topless and like her boobs were pixelated.
Right.
And I just saw that and I was like, that's so stupid. Like, why would somebody wear something like that to the gym?
And you were like, I want one.
No. No. But then, so what I did was, I was like, I am the way I think about things is I was like, I'm offended by this shirt. And then I'm like, but why am I offended by this shirt? I'm offended by this shirt for, you know, whatever reason. But, you know, sometimes it's okay to be offended by things because it lets you know, like, who you are. Like, it flames something up inside of you. So then I went and bought a shirt that said, the future is female. And then I wore it to the gym. And every man in the gym was like, oh, I hate that shirt. Like, and I was getting so many evil looks. And I was like, that's right. Every time you wear a boob shirt, this is what somebody is thinking. The future is female. Those boobs are female. Anyways, I'm sorry. That was my rant about.
No,
But
that's
anyway,
fine.
so
That's understandable.
I could totally do like erotic art on clothing. I think
Yes,
that's really
I
provocative.
think
and
I would
really
wear a
cool.
hoodie.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
pretty soon with my erotic line, I'm going to start having my, so I have two, so my art is split into two versions. I have the RP Gallery, which is like the family brand, and I have RP Gallery Dark, which is the erotic, the explicit, because pretty soon I'm going to be bringing out a whole line of graphic tees with all my art and stuff on there. So you're going to be able to get, which is called, you know, Big Dick Disney. That's why I called it.
Big dick.
BDD.
Disney.
Yeah, BDD.
I'm offended.
And that's a good thing. You're offended. You're pissed off.
really not
Now
pissed
let's
off.
do
I
something
want a
about
shirt.
it. I want a shirt too. I want a tank.
And I'd wear it. Not a tank.
Or some underwear. That'd be hot.
Ooh.
I don't know how that look on the underwear.
You put it on your butt.
Yeah, on the back.
Yeah, on the back.
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
Yeah.
And then have a real fly hoodie where
I
it's
think
just.
that'd be hot. And then when you're ready for models, you know, you
Yeah.
just.
He's a thirst trapper, so there you go.
God.
There you go.
Oh, God.
There
Definitely,
you
because
go.
I'm also now dabbling into photography now too. I did my first shoot on Friday.
Oh, all right. Awesome.
Yeah.
So an artist in all different spectrums and all
Yes,
different media.
because I say the word art is universal when I see
Right.
it. So yeah.
So what are some of your influences? I don't know if you have been like, were you trained as an artist? Like,
So that's the thing. So I was actually born with this gift. When I was a kid, I was always drawing and stuff, doing little doodle stuff, and I was always good at it in school. So I just, as I got older, I just wanted to like, you know, just explore it more to see how can I enhance my skills. How can I never went to school for any of this. Like I just knew just how to do it. So what I did was like, I'll go on
You're
YouTube.
very, very good.
Thank you. Yes.
I mean, I've seen like, you know, things that artists like us typically draw, which is like cartoons and manga and that sort of stuff. Like the stuff that you've done is spot on.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, like that's kind of like the underground standard for, you know, how great of an artist you are is if you can replicate Goku's face with the exact angle in the nose
Yes.
and all sorts of
Right.
stuff. But if you can do it, it's like, oh, this person is good.
yeah.
Right.
And then, yeah.
And the thing with me is like, I don't just do just like painting and sketch, I also do now graphic art too. I also do logos. I do digital art. So I do. Cause before when I was drawing, I was just doing it just for fun. Cause before originally I was a tattoo artist.
Right.
You know, and I used to do freehand. That's what I was really known for. I used to do freehand. Like I wouldn't stencil or draw anything. I would just take the gun. You too much you want. They look and make you crazy. You're not gonna stencil for what? Like, and when I would do it, they'd be like, "Oh shit, bro, you actually nice."
Oh, okay.
And then from there on, I just started to like when I stopped doing the tattoos, it's like, you know what? I want to do something different. I want to do like, so you know what? Let me just start an art business. Let me just do that. Let me just like get into that and stuff. And then I started to like find ways. You know what? Because I want to be the type of artist that just don't do just one type of style of art. Because the thing with some artists is you have artists that just do canvases. You have artists that do, but me, I do everything. I do canvas, I do clothing, I do digital, I do graffiti, I do everything. So it's kind of like, and that's why I want to brand myself to stand out. So that way somebody want to come to me, I'm looking for a digital artist. Well, guess what? I'm a digital artist. I'm a one-stop shop. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I am enjoying this conversation, but we do have to take a little break.
Most definitely.
Stay tuned.
I'm your host, Michael Mills, and welcome to Inside the Science Mind. So we have all seen in science fiction where some awesome, cool person has a robotic arm or a bionic eye. And have you ever thought, wow, that's really cool? Well, I've got some science news for you. Body modifications and wearable tech are no longer conjecture of the future, but it's here and now. Neuroprosthetics researcher Dr. Slimane Benzmaya has started a conversation around neuro-controlled prosthetics that will change the way amputees interact with and use their prosthetic attachment. Soon you will be able to sense touch, warmth and cold, and weight from prosthetics. And also we will be able to use wearable tech partnered with insurance companies and apps that can monitor your health information and call an ambulance for you if you show signs of physical distress, or offer you lower insurance rates if you stay sober or don't smoke. We are already seeing advances in wearable tech with Google Glass and VR headsets, and if that's not enough, some futurists have postulated that cosmetics, like makeup, apparel, like clothes and shoes, underwear, all that good stuff, and hair, and even your acne will become part of wearable technology. Let me know what you think about the future of wearable tech and prosthetics in the comment section below or at Michael Mills. Thanks for watching.
And we are back, and we have all of these nice things in front of us that Pascal has so graciously brought for us.
Yeah, what we got? Tell us about
so here what I have is my signature hand painting dad hats. Yes, hand painted. I painted each one of these myself. So pretty much what I have here is like a few collection of what I've done over the years, my personal collections, my favorites. Right here we have Dragon Ball Z Super. We have Black Goku, because I'm a big Dragon Ball Z head. And a lot of my hats that I do for myself personals, they're mostly Dragon Ball Zs. But this right here is just like, I did this one because I was just so inspired to see like a evil Goku.
Yeah.
I just thought it was dope. I'm like, why not?
Yeah, Goku.
And
yeah.
right here, this is Hey Arnold and Gerald.
Gerald,
Yes.
yes.
So I have Gerald smoking a spliff, and I have Arnold drinking lean.
Yes.
It's to kind of like, so what I like to do is kind of like with my art, I like to mix it up with like more urban, millennial, old school to like fuse it all together.
Okay.
And this one right here,
Yeah, what is that one?
this
like that
one
one.
is like, when that song Trap Cream came out, I was inspired by the song Trap Cream. So I did it in a form of like a ski mask where you see the eyes and then you see the diamonds and stuff to show like, women, diamonds are a girl's best friend. So I did it as a way to represent the Trap Cream side.
Okay.
Now, of course, this right here, it's another Dragon Ball Z.
So I'm sensing a theme.
Yeah, a lot of Dragon Ball.
So you like a little-
I like a lot of
So
Dragon
you
Ball
like
Z.
Dragon Ball Z?
I'm a big Dragon Ball Z head.
Okay.
And Michael is too.
I am.
I see. He can't
I
contain
definitely am.
himself.
Yeah, I'm over here.
And this right here, this is symbolized Buddhism. This is stands for peace,
okay.
purity.
What is this? This is a face, or?
Yeah, it's a Buddha.
to the-
It's a Buddha face.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
Awesome.
So I did that to represent more of the peaceful, enlightened side,
actually really
of the
like that.
art.
I love the details
Yes.
of your art on the hats because
Yes.
I know that this is such a small space. How long does it typically take you to make
maybe like an hour and a half or 2 hours, depending on the artwork and stuff. Sometimes
Wow.
I do like 3 or 4 hats a day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
I need a hat. I need to put my order in.
this one right here, it's another Dragon Ball Z. This right here is, I did this for, actually, this was a tribute to my wife and stuff.
Oh,
this was-
Angela, you know who those guys are?
Cause she's taller than me and I'm short, so I thought this would have been perfect. I thought this would have been very, very perfect to
That's
just
so
yeah.
cute. But these are Dragon Ball Z characters.
Yes, they
Yes,
are.
yeah.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
also
Acrylic.
did a tribute to Keith Haring. I added his, from his
nice.
artwork.
Oh,
I
that's
added
so
that. I did a
dope.
That
tribute.
is. Nice.
Yes.
That's so dope.
Now this is something new that I started. So I wanted to do because a lot of people sometimes, they want to know hey, can you do stuff on other hats? So I wanted to start some a collaboration within my own thing with the New York Yankees. So I take because some people like style, everybody love the New York. So this was kind of my limited edition New York brand, where it's the New York Yankee hat with artwork on it to represent, and then on the back it has my signature. So it's kind of like a collaboration.
that's
Every
dope.
hat has my signature on the back.
Oh, good.
Every hat. So it's it's signed, autographed, and everything. So this was a collaboration, limited edition type thing that I do. So
Nice.
pretty much, yeah, and that's
hat.
These are
all the hats.
fantastic.
And let's talk about these paintings that we
Yes.
have.
Yes.
Just look at this.
Look at
for a
this.
moment. Yes. Get
Yes.
into it. Yes.
So,
Yeah.
what
Okay.
inspired you?
Go ahead and take the painting.
I just had to, because we're gonna move it on down. What?
So a lot of my inspiration, because I love the woman body, and I love chocolate women. I think chocolate women are just phenomenal. I'm pro millennium thing. So I did this as kind of just to represent, the beauty and essence of a chocolate woman.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
And we all know this is the J-Bo piece from the song Jay-Z,
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that song. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just did that
Yeah.
as a tribute and stuff, 'cause I love that song as well, too.
This is so dope.
I'm not trying to get deported.
Oh, man. Oh, wow. Well, let me make them round it and they'll take us with them. They'll take all of us. Don't worry.
Funny.
So for this one, because everybody think of Donald
Absolutely.
Trump as an idiot, and the closest thing to an idiot was Donald Duck. So I figured why not fuse the two together? So this is called Duck Donald. To
Duck
represent,
Donald.
yeah, and then I added a twist of Marvel because he has the Infinity Stones. Because he's trying to conquer the world, which is the United States, and with the missiles in the back and everything. So I did kind of a tribute to it. So it's kind of drawing Donald Duck and Trump, kind of holding the Infinity Gauntlet because he wants to conquer mankind and take over the universe and take over the world.
A mess.
Okay, now we're going to talk about this one here.
That's from that cartoon from, with Brad Pitt. I think it's Toon whatever.
I know what you're talking
don't
about, but
remember.
I do not know the title.
So there was a scene where she was dancing and stuff, and I was kind of upset because she had this see-through type thing on, and I kind of was
Right.
how would it be if I was to draw her with boobs and naked and a piercing? So I just did that just to do that.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
some erotic art.
This
Yeah,
is
some
fly.
erotic art, yeah.
I like it. I like it.
And then let's
Now,
talk about this
this is a piece I did 5 years ago. This is when I used to be known, because a lot of people used to know me as Pascal. This was one of the last art pieces I did as Pascal.
Okay.
So since I
this is
revamped the
limited
brand,
edition.
yeah, it's a limited edition. This is to kind of show, you know how people always show yang and yang, good
Yin
and
and
bad?
yang, yeah.
This is kind of showing bad and badder.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Because it's still representing things bad is not that bad, and this represent this is very, very, very bad. So it's kind of the anti-hero in a way, and that's why I did this piece. And this was to end it's kind of I killed my old career to create a new one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Symbolism. So is everything hand drawn or?
Everything is hand painting. I hand paint everything, and also to even view my stuff in my work, you can follow me at RP Gallery. That's r.p.gallery.
Okay.
And you can place your orders for the hats. All hats are customs. They're one of a kind, limited edition. You can get anything you want. You can also follow me on Snapchat. Same thing, RP Gallery. And place your orders. I do everything. I don't stop there. And I also stay tuned because my apparel line is dropping 2020.
Yes,
Right,
2020. You
Caroline
better
coming in
plug.
2020.
You better
I
plug.
want my t-shirt. I want my jeans.
I want a hoodie.
I want a tank.
I want a hat.
Athleisure.
Oh, wait. And one more thing. I also do boots. I took my
Yes.
shoes.
Yes, you better give that detail.
Oh,
Lucky
all
penny in my
lucky
boot.
penny.
Lucky penny, and it ended up on heads. Yes. Yes, indeed.
So stay tuned to the L Spot Show. We've got some more coming up for you next.
Absolutely.
Don't go anywhere. We're back.
Well, Michael, this is it.
This
is the
is.
last time that you possibly will see him and I here coming to your TV. It's been a wild ride.
It has. It's been a great, fantastic season. The third season, final episode of the L Spot show featuring Michael Mills and Angela Yvonne.
Yes.
But we have had some fantastic moments, and we're going to recap them with you guys right now. In Michael and Angela's improv top 10 L Spot show moment countdown.
Oh my God.
All right, so starting with moment number 10. Angela, what is your 10th favorite moment of this season?
My 10th favorite moment of this season would be...
Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick.
You being my co-host.
Oh, that's such a sweet thing to say. We have really gotten to know each other very well.
Yeah.
We did a couple shows, maybe one show actually beforehand. Yeah. Angela wore this amazing dress I will never forget, but she could not beat my 3 different outfit changes.
Yeah, he gave me looks. He gave me, you was on point. I had to be like, oh, so we doing Versace tonight.
But yes, that is definitely a highlight. I would say for me, favorite moment number 9 would probably be Steve Pacheco. I have gotten a lot of feedback from the community and my friends, people that know him. He had an absolutely great appearance on the show, and our conversation with him was very typical. And he gave me my first viral moment when I said Barack Obama was a code switcher, and he agreed. And I felt so good about myself because I was like, I am in the know.
Yes.
All right, so moment number 8 for you.
My number 8 was meeting Nick.
Nick.
Who codes.
That's my dog.
He's so cute.
He is, yeah. Nick is awesome. We might have some more stuff coming with Nick in the future. You can definitely check him out on his
He's very
IG.
informative.
Yes, very informative. Black tech, black kids code.
Yes.
All right, so for me, moment number 7 would probably be Rich P. I had a fantastic time talking to him.
Yes, that was a good one.
Yeah, and he's definitely blown up. I've seen a lot of stuff from him on Instagram. He was just with, I forgot who he posted a photo with, but that was amazing.
He says he's the top rapper.
Yes, yeah.
In New York City.
Yeah. All right, for you, moment number 6.
Number 6, I like Loco Ninja.
Oh, Loco Ninja, we loved you. Yes.
I was mad I didn't get to go to a gay ball.
I know. I went. I don't know where she was, but I was there. It was voguing the house down. Where were you?
Nobody called me. Nobody texted me. But it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
What are we on? Number 5 now?
Number
I can't count
5.
backwards. Okay.
Yes.
So top moment for me, number 5 would probably be my bestie, my Judy was here. Tion Brooks, neuroscientist and Mozilla data scientist. That was a lot of fun. I had on that awesome sweatshirt. A lot of my favorite moments are associated with what I've worn. I'm noticing.
I know.
What does it have to say about me?
You're self-involved.
Whoa! This is taking a different turn. Let's steer this back to moment number 4 with Angela.
Number 4, I liked the one where we were talking about possibly you moving to the Bronx because you wanted to have a farm. And when you found out you had to go to the Bronx, you were just like, you know what?
That was with, what was her name?
That was the real estate.
Yes, real estate with the 3 sisters.
I forgot what her name is.
That was amazing. Yeah, that was great.
But that was hilarious for me.
Yeah, no, not going
like
to the Bronx. No, definitely not happening. No.
Bronx.
For me, moment number 3 would be, someone help me. Probably the science mind. It's definitely something that, shut up. Probably something that I have definitely wanted to do.
Right.
And I had a lot of fun getting to talk about science in each and every episode. Thank you guys so much for checking those out. That really means a lot to me.
Yeah.
Future biologist, PhD candidate, all that good stuff. Scientist in the future. Anyways, moment number 2 for Angela.
Well, since you did that, my moment number 2 is me, of course. I've learned a lot on the L Spot show. I've grown as a host. I've grown as in business, and I really enjoy Vegan Pop Eats. We introduced that here in the third season. We introduced that, and I really enjoy letting people know about living the vegan lifestyle, and it doesn't mean it's without taste. And Michael still eats meat, and he's a scientist. But, I really enjoyed that part. That was my number 2 moment.
Okay. And then moment number 1. So we'll both do our number 1 moment. My number 1 moment will probably be I would say maybe getting to work here at Brick Studios
Yeah.
with Empress Lanice.
Yes.
The opportunity to host this show in general.
Yeah.
It was a great, fantastic opportunity, and it's something that I'm still learning from and will be continuing in the future. So stay tuned
Yes.
for more science stuff coming from me. But that's definitely been my number one moment, aside from the fantastic outfit moments that I have had on this show. Please go back and review all episodes to see my fantastic
Just in case you don't know how to
outfits.
dress.
Yes, and if we could get shoes in the shot, you would see that my shoe game also is
It was on point. I was impressed.
Yes, especially
I
the
was
first couple
very
episodes until
impressed.
they told me
You
I
was
couldn't
doing
wear
it.
white and green.
You was doing
green
it.
is my favorite color, so then I was like,
Mine
all
as
right, forget
well.
it. But all right,
Yeah.
so what is your number one moment?
My number one moment, again, is you being my co-host.
Oh, so sweet.
Because we've had a good time. You know, at the beginning, I thought I had to learn, new vocabulary words.
Yeah.
But, you just put the icing on the vegan cake.
A vegan cake. That
Yes.
means a very dry.
It's not dry. It's moist, honey.
Whoa.
It's moist. And it tastes great.
Woo! All right. Well.
Don't do it, Michael. Don't do it.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So-
Gotcha.
All in all, I think the experience has been amazing. I really enjoyed the people that I got to know here. They've upped my game. They've given me confidence to go back out into the world, secured with the knowledge that I've received being here at Brick, being here on the L Spot show, learning how to, walk into my purpose. And yeah, I can't express how grateful and how thankful I am to be able to have come to your television screens and giving you all of this.
It's the same hair flip. Same hair flip. From
Okay,
episode
so I'll
one.
do it from this side.
Wow, a new hair flip.
Yes!
Wow.
But yes, all in all, it's been an awesome experience, and I can't wait to show you what we all have grown into. Of course, you'll be seeing us doing it for the gram. Michael is a thirst trap.
I am not a thirst trap.
So, yes, you are.
I'm not
You
a
are.
thirst trap.
And you'll just be seeing a lot of great things coming from us because it's our graduation year and we are ready to write that dissertation.
We are. So please stay tuned for more from us here at the L Spot Show. We have more coming from you, for you,
Yes.
on the website. Check us out on our social medias. Mine, again, is Michael Mills. That's MichealMills. Yeah, definitely give me a follow.
And I am at Absolutely Angela Yvonne. I am also at Vegan Pop Eats. Anytime you want to come over to the green side, I welcome you.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank
This has
you so
been
much for
amazing.
watching.
And we'll see you guys next time. See you soon.
Raphael Soul Music.
You gon' love this.
I can't believe where I'm at now. I dreamt about this for a while. I knew I'd be a superstar. Didn't think I was gonna make it far. Been through trials and tribulations. Almost lost faith, thought I wouldn't make it. But my God is the greatest. And now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless.
Living my life.
And be fearless.
Claiming my
And
time.
be fearless.
Taking what's
And be
mine.
fearless. Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
Now watch me work.
It's time to make a movie, y'all. Cameron J. I'm a star, I shine way brighter. Everything lit, yo, they calling me a lighter. Came out swinging, cause I'm born to be a fighter. Gifted with the words, so I'm known to be a writer. I done came a long way. Trip to the top, and I came here to stay. Ain't worried about y'all, cause today I'm feeling fearless. If you ain't showing love, I can care less. I can move through a crowd with a smile on. Got a bank full of money I can pile on. So it's lights, cameras, flash, cause I'm here. Net worth bringing in a new year. Hands up, everybody celebrate. Only making big moves like a heavyweight. Flawless, how we rockin' the jewels. Front page of the time if you talking the news, you heard?
Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
Now watch me work.
Light,
Now watch me work. Now watch me work. Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action. Rebellious Soul Music.
You gon' love this.
I can't believe where I'm at now. I dreamt about this for a while. I knew I'd be a superstar. Didn't think I was gonna make it far. Been through trials and tribulations. Almost lost faith, thought I wouldn't make it. But my God is the greatest. And now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless.
Living my life.
And be fearless.
Claiming my
And
time.
be fearless.
Taking what's mine.
And be fearless. Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
Now watch me work.
It's time to make a movie, y'all. Cameron J. I'm a star, I shine way brighter. Everything lit, yo, they calling me a lighter. Came out swinging cause I'm born to be a fighter. Gifted with the words, so I'm known to be a writer. I done came a long way. Trip to the top and I came here to stay. Ain't worried about y'all cause today I'm feeling fearless. If you ain't showing love, I can care less. I can move through a crowd with a smile on. Got a bank full of money I can pile on. So it's lights, cameras, flash cause I'm here. Net worth bringing in a new year. Hands up, everybody celebrate. Only making big moves like a heavyweight. Flawless, how we rockin' the jewels. Front page of the time if you talking the news, you heard?
Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
Now watch me work.
Light, camera, action.
Now watch me work. To shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine and be fearless. Now it's my time to shine